Hi, I'm Cash, and welcome to Cash Talks Football, where I break down all the goals for every single team scored in the Premier League. We might not call it the Premier League anymore, we might just call it the VAR League, because it just seems whoever's got the VAR decision wins the game nowadays. The football's kind of irrelevant. This game is, oh God, it's awful for this VAR decision. Not because of the decision, but also because Michael Oliver gives it. Michael Oliver works for the Saudi League. It's not the Saudi League. It's the Manchester City League. The same people that own Manchester City own the Saudi League. So he works for them and he works for Man City. If you go back, he's made 3 awful decisions. Gave them a goal that was offside in the Fulham. Didn't send off, I can't remember the guy's name, in the Arsenal game. Everybody will know. Plays for Man City. He should have been sent off twice. Wasn't sent off. And this is a penalty and this isn't a penalty. And this is what you need to understand here. So VAR is there to give the referee backup for his decisions on the field. His decision on the field is no penalty, which is the correct decision. The problem is when VAR asks him to go and review it, on review, if you look at it, well, yeah, it is a foul. So because VAR have asked him to go and look at it, it becomes a penalty. Where in real time in the game, it's not. It's just one of those things. That's the problem with Michael Oliver, because he was running the VAR booth. The ref did not make a clear and obvious mistake on this. It wasn't a penalty. In full speed, we'll watch it now. In full speed, this isn't a penalty. Bosh, he comes there, you see him fall over. Let's go to one of the other angles. They all scream and shout. Let's get to the VAR here. Right, we're looking at 16. We're looking at Rodri here. Boom. Off he goes. He stands his ground and he pulls him back. Yeah, it's a foul. It's a pen. In real time? No, not really. And that's the problem. VAR isn't there to overturn something that's not clear and obvious. Well, they just did. So when you don't think that people are getting, corrupt in the Premier League, when Luis Diaz scored a goal in the Tottenham game and they got that wrong, they got this wrong, they got the Fulham goal wrong. They're not constantly getting it wrong. They're doing it on purpose. You have to remember that. These professionals know what they're doing. Now, did he go down a little too easy? Actually, I don't think so. If you watch when he goes down, there's one angle that they played when I was watching the game. Both of his feet were off the ground. And if both your feet are off the ground and someone pulls you, they don't need to pull you hard, but you do fall over. And then he makes a meal of it, because that's what football players do. I'll see if I can find it. No, they don't show it. They don't show the angle here. They don't show it, yeah. But awful decision, ruined the game. Would it have changed the outcome? No one knows. That's the point of football. That's why we play the games. But Haaland scored. I could talk about this for hours, about everything is wrong with the Premier League is in that penalty decision right there. Just complete and utter refs doing what they want, ignoring the rules. It's not a clear and obvious error, so why are you calling the VAR guy? But when you look at it, okay, yeah, it's a penalty. But then if that's a penalty, there's 50 more that you should be given. Later on in the game, is it Haaland? Gets rugby tackled, dragged by Harry Maguire into the box, turned over, thrown on the floor. The ball's not even there. They don't call it. So here's the problem. If they call this penalty, they've got to do a VAR check and call the second one. If they don't, VAR's corrupt. Because why are they only calling it for one? And the other one that blatantly was a penalty, you won't deny when you see what, you can't find it in any of the highlights, what Maguire did to Erling Haaland. It was, yeah. But let's actually do what I'm here to do and look at some goals. So here we start with a long switch play out over here to Grealish on the left-hand side. And you can see our little goal scorer right there. I want you to watch his run. He's going to end up trying to do some sort of curved run and ending up on the back post. How do we know this? Because he's done it 3 or 4 times in the game already. And the goalkeeper already had to pull off a miraculous save to keep them in the game. So you know which run he's going to make, because he's already done it. You know where the cross is, because they've already done that. So let's see if they repeat the exact same one. They do. Ball goes out. You can see the space here. They're going to use this half space because they love this area. But watch Haaland, off he goes. He's not the best striker in the world or anything. You can just run past him. You don't need to mark him. No defenders need to mark the best striker in the world. No, there's no reason. There's absolutely no reason. Still not marking him. Still didn't even know he's there. Everyone's focused on the ball. They're focused in this little area here. They're not really watching where the ball's going to end up. And this guy over here, I think it's Dallo, who's the right back, doesn't have any support. Okay, this guy hasn't marked Haaland. Christian Eriksen's just useless. I don't even know why he's putting on a Man United shirt. But you've got a bunch of people here that aren't doing anything. You've committed to go this way and not track your runner. Fine, then commit. Get over there and help your mate, because he's going to be 2v1 in a minute. It's 1v1 right now. It's going to be 2v1. There's the 2v1 overlap. You stood still. They've gone too deep. You can't be playing them offside from the top of the 18-yard box because everyone's already gone. Look at Haaland. Look how much space he's still got. as he goes. Look at Haaland. No one's still marking him. You can see the back post opening up because they're all getting suckered into the ball because they're not confident in holding their shape. It's a common thing that happens with bad players. They all get sucked into the ball because they're all panicking instead of looking around them, seeing what's going on and holding their shape. They don't do that. Ball comes across, bonk, off it goes. Haaland heads it to an open goal because the whole Man United teams run over towards where the ball is. It's absolutely awful. But yeah, let's get on to the next goal. Here we are in centre midfield when Rodri picks the ball up and he's just going to walk through the Man United midfield here. No challenge, no challenge. No one bothers to try to help, to stop him at all. It's just, off you go, mate, do what you want. You're having their defensive midfielder walk in and take a pot shot at the goal. Absolute pot shot. Boff. Now it's who reacts quicker. Look, Haaland's already on the run. He stood still. Absolutely stood still. Oh no, it's too late. Haaland, actually, I'm quite impressed. He was on a hat-trick. He doesn't smash it into the goal. He picks a guy out, knocks it in, quality. But that's just down to Man United giving up 2-0. No heart and character to fight for those last couple of balls there in the last couple of minutes. I think it's all terrible. But what's more terrible is the refereeing in the Premier League. I might do another video on it in the week about it. But thanks for listening. See you next time.